Good morning all. I'd like to do a little quick video on the new tool called TradePic. This is great for technical analysis purposes. What it will do, it will take a picture of your trade on your chart at the time of execution. It will take a picture at the exit, and depending on how many bars you have it set for, which the default is 20, it will show you a little bit after the exit. So let me go into the settings. So the Trimper folder has, I don't know how many you're going to have in there, but anyway, it's the TradePic one. It's right here. Today's date is the 19th, and it's version 1 of this date. The screenshot is turned on, so it is enabled. It's going to go to the chart. I have it set as a default to 20 bars because I use a smaller chart, so I need more bars to see what actually happened. However, depending on the size of your chart, you might want to bring that down a little bit. The export to a CSV file it's actually a PNG file, and so you would want to export that, and you would want to put your location in there. You probably don't have a Trimper username. It's going to be under your name or whatever your profile is going to be. You have to change that. It might default in there. Export to Trimper.com website is an FTP feature. It does work, but the ability to go in there and view them, it's still working on as far as being able to do them in a nice thumbnail format. It will filter all the trades as far as the longs, the shorts, the winners, the losers, etc. You could filter them all down there. It's not quite done on that side of it yet, but it's coming. And then the skew is just what you will call it. I use a numbering system, so I know what settings and what strategies go with what. For right now, I'm just going to call it test. And everything else here is your standard, normal business. Okay, so without further ado, take a picture here. So there's the picture of the entry.
Stop fill.
Okay, so there is the exit. There's certainly 20 bars after that. So let's go to the file, and I'll hit refresh. And so here is the way the file comes over. It's there's the skew. So you again filter with all these, the dates, the times, and then there's the unique number matching everything together. Here is the long. Here is a stop loss of a negative. So if you're searching for if you're searching for shorts, or I'm sorry, if you're searching for longs, you'll get this set here. If you're searching for shorts, then you'll get nothing, I guess, in this case. The stop loss, if you are searching for anything under 10, let's say, it's going to pull this one in because it's a negative 12 ticks. Then your market and all that and your chart numbers. So here's the picture of the entry right here if you want to evaluate it. And you can see, I'm sorry, this is the exit. This is stop loss. Here's the entry. So there it is. You can see your indicators where they're at. You can see everything you need to see. And then on the exit, you can see what happened after the fact. Here's your exit. And now one other nice little feature is you come back into here. You come back into your chart and you change it to all charts. Then, when it takes a picture, so let me just do a buy, and we'll let this go.
Target filled.
Okay, there's my target, and that's certainly 20. So let's go back to my file, hit refresh again. Now you can see that there is the file name, the F9, let's call it. That was the first one. And here's the second group. So here is the long from one chart, and there's the other chart. So here's the first chart, and then this one is the higher time frame. So that's that one there. So if you want to see what they're doing, you can kind of compare them, and you can see why we need the thumbnail. Then you've got the exit, which in this case was a profit target of 12. So if you were searching for just anything over 10 ticks, let's say, you would pull this one up. There's your exit. Now in this case, because it's scrolled off the screen, you're not getting a picture. Now if I had it smaller, if I had it like this, I would probably see it, but I didn't. So you're not going to see your entry. However, on the bigger one, you do see it. There's our first one, and you can see you got in here, and you can see what your indicators are doing, etc. So for a technical analysis purpose, this is fantastic. But you can see with all the pictures in here, you really need the thumbnail tool in order to be able to put this all together and divide them up into which ones are which. Of course, you could always search for them here by going into the name. Like that, you can go into the search and say, just give me these, and it'll just pull in those. So you can do it that way. We're working on the thumbnail to make them look a little bit prettier, but needless to say, that's where it's at. And to be honest with you, this really didn't come from me. This theory came from a company called NextGen T3. I've been with them for, I've got over 10 years, maybe at least 9, 10, 11 years, something like that. There's no financial interest or anything like that, but I just believe in what they're doing. And they have a great training, whereas they'll teach you how to do this and how to do that and everything. And one of the things they do from day one is to take pictures. You have to take pictures, or technical analysis. You have to be able to see what it is you were looking at. You have to be able to evaluate it. It's hard to do in the middle of the trading day when you're busy doing it, but you have to go back and you have to study these pictures. And I'm talking thousands and thousands of pictures. I can't tell you how many pictures that they have. And they have you upload them and then discuss them and all that. If you want to get more information on there, if you go to the web page, I actually have them under referrals. And on the left side is all, the funding, traders, and all that. And over here is NextGen. I guess that's a little plug. Wasn't going to go there, but actually the idea came from them, and this tool just makes it a little easier. So, and on a final note, how you get this, go to the Trumper.com main page, go to tools where everything is, scroll down to TradePic, and I will need your third-party ID, and there is a 1-minute video on how to get that and how to send it in, and you can do and then you can just send it in via the contact form. And then from there is if you want to sign up for TradePic emails specific to updates and things like that, you would do that one. If you want to get all the communications, you can sign into that one, but that might be more than you need. So this would just send you things regarding TradePic. There's the download file. There is no subscription right now. Troubleshooting, I don't think there's any troubleshooting in there right now. And that's it. So without further ado, happy trading.